Hello, this is Kelly with Indiana Inker Plans. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to plan in my memory planner for September 25th through October 1st. I was on staycation this week, so I had a few more things throughout the week than what I would normally. So this week I had more through the week and less on the weekend, and normally it's the other way around. If I have anything, it's usually on the weekend. So what I thought, I had pulled out Fall Collections Volume 2 from Amber Plans Her Day, and I want to use this set because even though it's technically fall by the calendar, it's not really fall like weather here in Indiana. The leaves are starting to turn, some of them are starting to fall, but it was still in the 80s today. So the low 80s, but still very nice weather. So I want to use these since they're still fall colors, but not like sweater weather kind of things. So, and then we've got these boxes and we've got these words, and then we've got some quotes and some more florals. So that's what the set I plan on using. And I pulled her Memory Keeping Essentials as well. And I pulled Mojo Jojo Plans Mini Vertical. I just got this sticker book. I don't want to lay it down and mess up all my pictures, but the orange boxes, the lighter orange, match that theme. So I don't have a mini planner that I'm using right now, but I just like the idea of having a variety of different boxes. So I bought her mini vertical and her mini horizontal and her mini black boxes. I did not buy the mini dashboard, but I do like those sticker books. So do I want to put, because my original thought was, because I've got two sheets of this, was to put these corner stickers down in the corners, and then the smaller ones up along the top and the bigger ones along the bottom, or the shorter one on this side and the longer one on that side, I guess. And I may not put them down at I won't put them down at the bottom as well. I guess that's what I had planned, putting them at the top and then the corner stickers in the bottom. So I may have to rearrange these a little bit or take some of these off to the side. I'd planned on putting quotes on the side, but I have more pictures from this day than what'll actually fit in that column necessarily, especially if I put a floral down here. But we may just have to put pictures on top. But I also didn't leave me any journaling room for these pictures, so I may have to put a long box over here for journaling for this day, because I had stuff on Tuesday. I had lunch with a friend on Wednesday, and we went shopping and totally spaced taking any pictures, but I still want to put a box there to notate it. I didn't have anything on Thursday. This day, one of my friends and I went to a local orchard. And actually it's in the next town over, I guess, or two towns over. But anyway, he and I have been friends since we were both in junior high. Never dated, none of that, just have been friends since then. He's like an older brother I never had. I have one younger brother. So, so we went to the apple orchard, and then he had wanted to pick apples, but it's like their smallest bag was like $8. And I mean, this bag was like literally this big and this tall. I mean, it was ridiculous. You might have gotten 4 apples in that bag. So we decided against that. There was a bunch of kids there, so we weren't really interested in doing the other things that they had, like the hay ride and the corn maze, and but you could also pick sunflowers, which we didn't do. It was like everything just seemed a little pricey to us. So we walked across the street. We did play cornhole, which was free, so we did that for a few minutes, and found out that I'm a little better at that than I thought I was, or that I would be. I've only played it a couple times. And so we went across the street to the other side, and they had a little cafe over there, which we didn't end up eating lunch there, but we went in. They've also got a little sweet shop where you could go in and buy fresh donuts and apple cider slushies and those kinds of things. We each got a donut. Neither one of us wanted the apple cider slushies. And then they had a grocery store that had a variety of things in there, candies and fruits and meats and stuff. So we did buy a bag of apples, and then we each bought a couple other things as well. And then we drove more into town, because this is obviously out in the country. And so we drove more into town and ended up at Cracker Barrel for lunch, and then came back to town and ran some errands, and then came back to the house and just chatted for a while and had supper. And and then Tuesday, I finally got to get together with my great aunt again. It had been several years due to COVID that we had not gotten together. And so we met for lunch, and we met at Bob Evans, and I had caramel apple French toast. Oh my word, absolutely delicious. And then later that night, we had some storms roll in, so I got some pictures of that. That's not the best picture that I had. I mean, I like the colors, but I had a couple pictures of the actual shelf cloud that had formed before the storm. So that was kind of cool. Then, like I said, Wednesday I had lunch with one of my friends, and we went to Mexican, and I got chicken nachos for the first time, and oh my goodness, usually I get beef nachos. And so I thought I would try the chicken, and oh my goodness, I should have tried that sooner. That was awesome. And then Thursday, I believe, was just a hang around home pajama day. Then Friday, I did a couple other things on Friday, but I don't remember what it was. Nothing monumental. I think I just ran some errands or something. But I went to my daughter's, and one of her cats had kittens a few weeks ago, and so I wanted to see the kittens before they started going out to their new homes. And so this is one of the little critters. And then my youngest daughter got one of the other ones, and he is just absolutely adorable. And then my grandsons went to their first concert on Friday night with both of their parents, and they went to Jelly Roll, and they had the best time. I was so happy for them. They had a really good time. And then Saturday, my daughter and I got our hair done. We usually get our hair done at the same time. And then I ended up having lunch with my dad. And then Sunday, I was supposed to go have blizzards with a friend, and they had to cancel. But so I ran to Aldi that morning for some groceries, and then just hung out at home and worked on my my shop and did some more videos and that kind of thing. So it was a pretty full week. I definitely enjoyed it. I would definitely enjoy retired life, that is for sure. So let's get started now that I've been rambling for 5 minutes. So those of you that are still with me, let's, no, I need to put stickers down first. I really like the way I have those laid out, but that's all right. We will take these off and add our stickers. Okay, so let's get So do you prefer staycations or vacations where you actually go somewhere? I've not really been anywhere for, I don't know. It's been a few years since I've been anywhere. Probably 5 years. I mean, my ex-boyfriend and I went to a couple Reds games and stuff over in Ohio. But I'm not sure that we stayed overnight since then. We may have. But the last actual vacation was when he and I went to Arizona. And that's probably been at least 5 years ago. I'm going to move these other books out of the way. I need a bigger desk. Maybe one of these days I'll rearrange this room and figure out how to get something bigger. But for right now, this works. Okay. So let's grab this corner sticker. And if you've been following along about the fox that have been coming to visit, I've not seen them in over a week, so I'm not sure what happened there. If they found a new yard to relax in or what, but I kind of miss them coming around. They're really pretty to watch and so peaceful. So yesterday was my first day back to work after being off, and I definitely don't miss working. So like I said, I could retire and be just fine. No, I didn't quite get that, but it probably won't come back up. So it'll just have to stay like that. I just have so much downtime at work, and so then you're thinking what you could be doing if you were at home. And you don't really have to have a whole lot of special skills to do my job. So you don't have to use a lot of brain power. I mean, I've done this job for, I think will be 6 years in December. And I've been with the company for about 10.5 years, but I've been in this position for almost 6 years. But I was the backup for this position the whole time I've been there. Or before I took the position. I started out as a backup for that position. So it's one of the, you had to use your brain in the beginning, I guess, but now everything is just, I've done it for so long that very rarely does anything come up that you've really got to think about. Okay, so now let's pull this little one. But we do some fun things at work as well. Tomorrow we're having a cookout because we are combining a teammate tailgate, which is like a football party, along with our Culture Diversity Month. So we're doing a German themed cookout. So, I mean, we're not getting extremely authentic, but be something different than what we've done. We do cookouts a lot, but so we're just adding a few things and having a local bakery that we work with do some, she looked up some German cookie recipes, and so she's going to do those. And my coworker that does the cooking on the grill, he loves cooking, and he's single, so somebody is missing out. But he looked up a German side dish, and so he's going to put that in the crock pot, and we're still going to do our hamburgers and hot dogs, but do we're going to have sauerkraut and like Gouda cheeses or Gouda cheese, and so. And somebody had suggested German potato salad, but believe it or not, I couldn't find any at the places that we were able to order from, because this was a corporate event that we're using corporate funds, so we are limited on where we can do our shopping. So I do like that. That's pretty. Those florals are very pretty. So I did pull a couple of washies that we may try and incorporate after we get all the pictures down, but that is so pretty. Okay, so now let's put our picture, see if I can put these pictures back down the way I had them. But now I probably don't want to cover up my florals. So let's see. So we can overlap some of the pictures. Now my pictures, if this is your first memory plan of mine that you've watched, I used an app called PhotoGrid, and I upload all my pictures into there and do my collage the way I like them. And then I just I save the collage to my phone, and then I upload the collages to Walgreens and then just go pick them up. I tried printing them on my computer and it just didn't, I didn't like the way they looked. So, and I didn't want to spend the money on one of those little photo printers because I like all of my pictures to be a different size. I don't like them to be all uniform. So that's why I decided against one of those little photo printers, because I had thought about it, but okay, because I still need a box. How am I going to do that? Because I guess move this over here. We'll put a box under there and a box under here, and then a box. Let's move this down. Let's do that. I'll put a box there. Then I could put a box under this picture. And I can put a box here for lunch with my friend. Okay. And then Thursday was empty. Okay, let's trim this up a little bit. I know I'm not going to have as many pictures on this side, but it's just the way it is. So then I'll need a journaling box for underneath both of those, and a journaling box underneath that one and underneath that one. Okay, so I think that's good. And it's a little off balance with having so many more pictures over here, but okay. So we'll get these put down. So have the leaves started falling and changing colors where you are? It's supposed to get cooler here later this week. And then I guess it's supposed to warm up again next week. Mother Nature just can't seem to make up her mind. I love the changing of the leaves, but then, and all the pretty colors, but once that's over, then I'm ready for the warm temperatures and sunshine again. I don't care for all of the gloomy and the rainy and all the other things that come with fall. I don't mind a little bit cooler temperatures, but I don't want the cold and the snow and the wind and the rain and all of that nonsense. I love the weather that we've been having here lately, which is very rare to have this many days in Indiana that are this nice. To be in the low 80s, no wind, rain, humidity. I mean, it's just been really nice. Although I spend most of my time indoors. I'm not a huge outdoor person. trim this off a little bit more. He was having fun trying hats on in the store part of Cracker Barrel. And Cracker Barrel has changed their menu so much that it's hard for me to find things I really like there anymore. And their prices have gone up like everyone else. Because when my ex was here, that was his favorite restaurant, so we were there quite often. But and when I was really working hard at eating better, I found it was really hard to eat there. I need to get back to really caring about what I'm eating. Boy, that's really crooked. Because I'm sure I'm on cholesterol meds, but when I first found out that my cholesterol had reached the point to where I needed to be on meds, I opted to to change it or to lower it with diet. And over a 3-month period, I lowered it down to where I was no longer in the range to need medication. Now then COVID hit, and that's not really an excuse, but I don't know. I mean, because we didn't eat out anymore. We didn't, or a lot less. I mean, we did like do the drive-through stuff and pick stuff up, but so I don't really know why COVID I guess it probably was not a reason. It was probably an excuse. So, but I had, like I said, I'd gotten my numbers within range of where they needed to be, and I just ran out of adhesive. I have to go get me some more. So I will be right back. Okay, got my adhesive. And of course it's going to be difficult to, doesn't want to cooperate. So get that put back on there. This is one that I ordered off of Temu. So let's give this one a try. I don't have any idea how much I paid for it. Now it wasn't much, but let's see what we think of it. I think Planning with Bumble had gotten some very similar to this when she went to Japan, and she seemed to like it okay. It's pretty tacky. Definitely easier to hold. Okay, so let's put that there. And my dad and I went for pizza. And I didn't think to get a picture of my pizza. And it was an 8-inch, and I ate the whole thing. But it had been ages since I'd had pizza. And pizza is one of my very favorite things. And I used to do pizza every Friday. And even after my ex left, I still did pizza every Friday for a while, and then I got out of the habit of doing that. So I just don't cook for me much. It's usually quick and easy. Turkey sandwich, peanut butter and jelly. Something simple usually. Okay, so now we need to put our boxes in. So we have these boxes and those boxes. So not like we have a lot of boxes, but I think I want to do one of these long boxes for Monday. Do I want to do the lined one? Or do I want to do the plain one? Maybe, well, let's put the other boxes in and then we'll see what color we're a little low on. Okay, so let's do put one of those right there. And then we'll do an orange one and put it, let's put it up here for my lunch and shopping with my friend Robin that I didn't get any pictures from. Then we can do, I can just put a small green one there and just right before the storm. There. Okay, so I think, go. Let's do the green box over here. For Monday. Then I think maybe we'll put an orange header box up here. Then let's do a bigger box here for the boys. And I may see if I've got, I think I've got some music note stickers. I may put one of those there. And let's see, what color do I want for lunch with Dad? Let's do, an orange one. And do that. And let's do okay, we'll do that. Do I want to do, thought about maybe putting a dot in each one of the boxes, be something a little different. We don't necessarily need it, but yeah, I don't know that we'll do that. Okay. Don't think I want any of those. Let's see what I wanted to use. Fall is my favorite color and Always Blessed, but it doesn't look like I have any place. I mean, I can do Fall is my favorite color right there. But, or I could even put it over here and put Always Blessed right there. I mean, it would have to go this way instead of this way. So I don't really have any place else that I could put it, but it definitely fits for this week. Let's try let's do the wax paper before I commit to doing that, and see what we think. I don't think that's bad. I think I like that. Okay, so we'll do that. But I also thought about getting some of these smaller florals and cutting them in half and putting them along the side of some of the boxes. I have a gnat in here. Oh, sticker's wrapping around my finger. Okay, let's trim this off a little bit. Put that there. Let's trim this off. And I keep forgetting to look up to make sure I'm staying in frame. So if not, I'm so sorry. Put that in there. I didn't pay any attention to the 2024 planners, but I certainly hope Happy Planner took that notes section off that they had in the planners for this year. You would think that they would know, since we are crafty and creative, that we don't need things like that in our planners, that all we're going to do is just cover it up. They should know that by now, wouldn't you think? So I am so happy that Heather Kell is actually listening to what a lot of us want. So I don't mind paying a little bit more for her planners, just because she is a small business and she's actually listening, like I said, to what we want. And being a smaller business, she obviously can't do everything, but what she has done, she's done a really good job on. Okay, so do we have any smaller florals? Goodness, excuse me. Because I wanted to put some on each side of those, but I don't know that I really have. Let's see about maybe using this one. That'll work. I'll cut a little bit off the other side. The sticker wanted to stick to my finger. I was going to say that's way too small for that sticker. Okay, so I like that. Okay, so now does it still fit there? Yep. There, that right there. Okay, so now I want to use fall is my favorite color, so I think I'm going to put that right there. It's down a little bit crooked, but it's just going to have to stay. We'll try and get this bubble out of it though. I think it's just in the sticker because it won't. The sticker itself is wrinkled. Okay, so I like that. And actually, I think I'm going to put that other long box right here so that I could journal a little bit about my staycation overall. So let's put, I may put a box there to put one of my pajama day stickers in. I come down here and put it in the middle. And we'll put it right there. Then I had that leftover floral. Where did it go? Must be up here. This, but I don't know that it will. Yeah, because I cut it off on both ends, so it's not going to look very good. So I don't think I have any small enough that I can put in that box. Let's see. Oh, I could put it, the other half of it down here. So let's just do this one. Let's see, do I want to cut this way or this way? Cut this way, and then we can have pink and orange in both. Going to be too big? A little bit. Okay, so let's trim that off so that then it might, there we go. Now it'll fit in there a little better. Oops, still a little. A little better. And then we can just put this one down here. There, that'll work. I like that. Okay, then let's see, I think maybe, do I have any? Wish I had another, oh, I do have. Let's do a green header box. That looks crooked, but There we go. That's better. Okay, and then do I have a small? I'm gonna put a small box there that I can put my pajama day sticker in. And then I think that's all I'm gonna do out of there. So I forgot I had my small boxes for Mojo. Oh well, that's all right. Okay, so I think I want a quote maybe right here. So let's go through the memories book and see what's in here. When I have fun day stickers in my shop, that I could probably pull out and put somewhere as well. Okay, I don't want any of the frames. Okay, so let's see. Most of these are bigger than what I have room for. Yeah, I don't have much room for most of these. Happy day. Pretty much every day was happy while I was off. Loving this. Let's just do that. Because I definitely loved being off work and spending time with family and friends. And let's put it at an angle. I like that. That's pretty. Okay, so so now we have this washi. Oh, I know. Wanted to use this staycation sticker from my shop. I'm going to cut the little house off though. I need to make a sheet without the icon, because I tend to use it more without the icon than with. So I need to do that and just add it to that listing in the shop. Okay, so let's just put that right there, and I can be kind of like a summary of my vacation. I could put a small quote up there too. We may go back through and see what we can find to put right there. But let's see about putting some washi in. Oh, I need something to cover that up too, but everything she had in that book was clear. Okay, so let's put some of this yellow washi in here. Goodness. It wants to stick to my finger more than it wants to stick to the paper. And I plan on using this same sticker book in my vertical that I back plan in, but I don't use pictures in it. I just use stickers. I mostly keep track on my phone of what's supposed to happen throughout the week, and then in that planner I put down what actually happened throughout the week. If you watched my video, it's probably a couple of weeks ago now, where I talked about having the spider web effect on my eye. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. It didn't bother me much while I was off, but then when I went back to work yesterday, I'm not sure if it's the fluorescent lights or what it was that aggravated it, but it was definitely more prominent yesterday, and it was today as well, but it didn't bother me as much today. But it's definitely ready for it to go away. And like right now, I can, if I look for it, I can see it, but it's not actually bothering me. But it's, yeah, so like I said, I'm not sure what the deal was with it yesterday, but it just made me so sleepy. I didn't get a headache from it or anything, but it's definitely annoying. So for the teammate tailgate that we're having tomorrow, we'll be decorating with like football decorations, and the corporate stewardship bought us all jerseys. So that'll be fun. Most of them are going to get them tomorrow. So my coworker and I, we're going to be wearing ours tomorrow. I don't want to do that. While we hand everybody else's out to them tomorrow, and like I said, and have the cookout, and bought little football gift bags to put the jerseys in, and so we do some fun things at work, but it's definitely not my favorite place to be. I am a homebody, but I mean, I don't want to be home by myself all the time. That does get lonely, but now let's see, because I don't have as much room on this side for washi. But I'm not a big crowd person, and I can go to festivals and things like that. Depends on who I'm with. But I'm more of a one-on-one type person. Okay, well, a little bitty piece right here. I wanted some right there, but be too close to that flower. Okay, so let's, oh, this video is already longer than I had planned on it being. I really need something else right there, so we may get another flower and put right there. And then I want to, well, maybe we can do, I don't know. Should I do a flower underneath there with having that flower there? I don't know, maybe. Let's see what we got. Because I could maybe take this one, or should I take that one? Let's do this one. Let me see if I do. getting hooked on things. Okay, so this is the longer one, so let's put it here. That's better. And let's trim this off a little bit. Put this underneath here. That's good. Okay, other than this little thing right there that I don't like, smooth those out. And I think we're done. It's a little busy, but I do think I want to trim this off. I don't like this right here. There we go. I like that better. Okay. Alrighty, well, I think we are done. She doesn't have any paper stickers. I may look and see if I can find a paper quote to maybe put right there to cover that up, because she doesn't have anything in here. Other than loving, but these are like more currently type words. So I may look through my sticker books and see if I can find a paper sticker to put there, or a paper quote. But other than that, I think we're good. So let's put it on the, oh, about made a mess. Put it on the discs. And as I'm writing and things like that, if I have some extra room, I may add some more flowers and so I think that turned out really nice. I really like that. So if you like this video, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of my videos, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.